Okay, so now we start with the method overloading. In method overloading, we have to define a function. Suppose void show function. One function we define void show. Then its parameter what to give? Void show int a. So in a one program, if I define void show and one parameter int a, another function I have defined void show int a and int b. So in a method overloading is saying that you have to define the same function in a class, but its parameter is different. So its parameter is different into three ways. One is here number of parameter is different. Okay, so number of parameter is different. So in the first function, I have defined int a. In the second function, I have defined int a and b. So here it is called as number of parameter different. Number of parameter is different. Note it down. In function overloading, in function overloading, the same function, note down it, in a function overloading, nahi rahe. Okay, in a function overloading, the same function is used in a class more than one time. More than one time, but in a function overloading, the same function used in a class more than one time, but its function signature is different. First is this one. Number of parameter is different, like void show int a, void show int a and b. So in a same class, you have to define two functions, but its parameter is different. One is int a, another is int a and b. So two parameter you have to define.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
Actually, function returns a value, but method may return a value or may not return a value. So when you are writing public void, void means it will return nothing, but
Yes.
function must return value. And method may return a value or may not return a value. So that is function or method actually.
function that is a method, main method. You are asking function returns a value, method doesn't return any value. That you are asking me?
Method may return a value or may not return a value, but in case of function must return a value.
Function is return a value. Here what happened? Here we define a word.
Void means it is a method.
Method type. Okay, so when you define a method, so here what happened? Here it is not like so much a differentiation. As you see that in other programming language we are defining rather than the void, we are defining other type. मतलब void के अलावा आप कुछ वैल्यू रिटर्न करना चाहते हो तो void के जगह पर अगर इंटीजर वैल्यू आपको रिटर्न करना चाहते हो तो int डिफाइन करोगे, अगर स्ट्रिंग वैल्यू रिटर्न करना चाहते हो तो स्ट्रिंग वैल्यू रिटर्न करोगे. ओके, बट यहाँ पर क्या होता है, यहाँ पर आपको अगर जो मेथड डिफाइन करते हो दैट मीन्स इट मे बी इफ यू राइट void it doesn't return any value. If you write int then it will return the value. If you define a function then it is return a value. But function overloading or method overloading
So
means,
what I am, sir, what I am saying is public, suppose a method is there, public void display. So display is a method, it will calculate the sum of two values or subtraction of two values, and after that it will print the output. But in case of function, suppose public int addition, it will add two numbers and then it will return the output.
yes,
So that is a function.
that is
So it is called as a function or method.
that is a function and here we are calling as a method. You can say what? Overloading is not like what? You can say it is a function overloading or method overloading. So here I have taken as a void. You can define as int. Clear?
Okay.
Eta में कौन return करेगा? We are returning the functions. And if you go for the int, then int value will return. Okay.
Okay.
So here number parameter is different. int a and int a and b. So in a same program we define a word method where the parameter is different. Okay, so int a and int b, the parameter means number of parameter is different. It is a one part. Okay, have you written this? Then next is sequence of parameter is different. Sequence of parameter means void int a character b, sorry, void display int a character b, then again void display character a int b. So here you can say it is a sequence of parameter is different. Sequence of parameter is different. Okay, it is the next part. So in a function overloading, we are using the same function in a class, but the parameter sequence is different. int a character b, character a int b. So here sequence of parameter is different. Clear? And the sequence of parameter is different. The next one is type of parameter is different. So how the type of parameter is different? Void display, here we define int a, then void display, here we define character b, void display int a, void display character b. So here we call as type of parameter is different. This called as the type of parameter is different. So here sequence of parameter is different and type of parameter is different. Okay. So now I define here void display function int a, void display function int a comma int b. Here you can say type of parameter is different. Type of parameter is different. Sorry, the number of parameters different. I just define here character b. Okay, character b. So here type of parameter is different. Then here I define void display int a, then void display int a comma int b. Number of parameter is different. Next we call as void display int a character b, then int a. So here you can say sequence of
Order of
parameter is different. So what is that actually? Method overloading or function overloading? Method or function overloading, you can say the same function used in a class, same functional method used in a class with same name or return type, but its signature or parameter is different. Okay, so that is called as your method and function overloading. Okay, now I'm showing you it programmatically how it is actually working. Then we define public void add function int a and int b. Okay, then same function add function we are defining double a and double b. So two function here we define int a, int b, double a and double b. See that same function we are using, but the type of parameter is different. So now for calling the function, we are creating a object of class. So here we define method overload m equals to new method overload. We are creating a object of class. Through that object we are calling a function. मतलब object के मदद से मैं function को call किया. जब मैं 10 और 13 पास करूँगा, देखो दोनों का नेम सेम है. ओके, जैसे कि एक कॉलेज में स्टूडेंट का नेम सेम होता है, लेकिन इसमें डिफरेंस क्या होगा? अगर नेम सेम होगा मैं टाइटल से पुकारूंगा, तभी जाकर क्या होगा, वो आदमी मेरे पास आ जाएगा. तो यू कैन से दैट फंक्शन पैरामीटर इज डिफरेंट. दैट मीन्स इफ यू पास 10 and 13 then it is going to this part a and b. If you pass 10.3 20.7 it is going to this double part, double a and double b. Okay, now I run this file. By going to the D drive, Java C dot Java, then Java method overload. I saying you 23 and 31.0. Clear? Ankita?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Abhishek, Nilakant, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am going to show the dynamic polymorphism. What is it? Just a minute.
Sir, one question.
Dynamic polymorphism. In dynamic polymorphism, the decision about, just a minute, Take polymorphism that you know that the same function is used in a class more than one time with different function signature. Dynamic polymorphism means the decision about function execution is decided at runtime. हाँ हाँ, आई एम नॉट शोइंग यू दैट पार्ट. ओके, मैं नहीं वो शो नहीं किया हूँ. तो डायनामिक पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म में कैसे होगा ना, यू हैव टू डिफाइन ए फंक्शन इन ए पेरेंट क्लास. एक फंक्शन में पेरेंट क्लास में डिफाइन करूंगा, वही फंक्शन मैं चाइल्ड क्लास में उसको यूज करूंगा. ओके, सेम फंक्शन मैं पेरेंट और चाइल्ड क्लास में यूज करूंगा, लेकिन उसका फंक्शनैलिटी थोड़ा डिफरेंट रहेगा. चाइल्ड क्लास में क्या होगा ना, चाइल्ड क्लास में जो फंक्शन है वो पेरेंट क्लास का फंक्शनैलिटी को कॉल करता है और खुद का नया फंक्शनैलिटी भी डालता है. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज योर मेथड ओवरलोडिंग, sorry, method overriding concept. So this dynamic polymorphism is called as the method overriding. Clear? So now I will show you what is actually how it works actually. I show the screen now. Just a minute. Like suppose I define a class. Class parent. I define a class parent. Then I define a function, suppose void show function, and that show function I have to use in the child class. So class child, then for passing the inheritance, which keyword is used? कौन सा keyword?
Extends. Extends.
What is that?
Extends.
Yes, we have to use extends. Extends, then parent. So extends keyword is used for passing the inheritance. Then you call the function. आप वही फंक्शन आप यूज करोगे इधर, void show function. The same function we have to use. Then now for calling the parent class function into the child class, here they are using the super keyword. The super is a keyword for calling the parent class into child. So here I define super dot show function. The super keyword is used for calling the parent class into the child class, and you have to define any other element here. Yes.
One question.
Yes.
To access the show method of parent class, cannot we declare an object of child class and through that object we can call the parent class show method? Is it possible?
Yes, it is possible. Through that object also you can call, but when you are creating an object, like if you want to call a constructor or other variable, then you have to use it, the super keyword. Without the using of super keyword, then also it is working. Okay, but here what happened? Like you are creating suppose you are creating a child class object. Child I equals to new child. I am creating a child class object here. Okay, so child class object I am created.
Okay.
If you write I dot show function, then which function will call?
The compiler will be in confusion.
So no, there is no confusion. It is calling the parent class function. It is calling the child class function. Okay, it is calling the child class function. So this one, but if I want to call the functionality of the parent through this object, then how we have to call? मतलब यहाँ पर शो फंक्शन है, यहाँ पर भी शो फंक्शन है, मैं यहाँ पर चाइल्ड क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाया, ओके, चाइल्ड क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाकर आई डॉट शो फंक्शन मैंने डिफाइन किया। जब मैं आई डॉट शो फंक्शन डिफाइन करता हूं तो यहाँ पर किसको कॉल करेगा? चाइल्ड क्लास का फंक्शन को कॉल करेगा, लेकिन पेरेंट क्लास का फंक्शन नेम क्या है? शो है। अगर यहाँ पर शो वन होगा तो यहाँ पर आई डॉट शो वन आप लिख सकते हो, इट विल कॉल। बट इफ इट इज द सेम थिंग आई डॉट शो, देन आई डॉट शो करने से क्या होगा? ये पेरेंट क्लास फंक्शन, चाइल्ड क्लास का शो फंक्शन कॉल होगा। पेरेंट क्लास का शो फंक्शन कैसे कॉल होगा? तो इसलिए यहाँ पर आप सुपर कीवर्ड लिख दो। तो जैसे कि आप आई डॉट शो में चाइल्ड क्लास फंक्शन को कॉल करोगे, ऑटोमेटिक क्या होगा? पेरेंट क्लास का फंक्शन यहाँ पर कॉल हो जाएगा। समझ में है?
ओके।
जब आई डॉट शो फंक्शन चाइल्ड क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाया, चाइल्ड क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाकर जब मैं शो फंक्शन को कॉल करता हूं तो ऑटोमेटिक चाइल्ड क्लास का फंक्शन कॉल होगा, लेकिन पेरेंट क्लास में भी वही शो फंक्शन है तो वो कॉल नहीं हो पाएगा। तो इसलिए क्या होगा? एक ही ऑब्जेक्ट में दोनों फंक्शन सेम नेम है, दोनों फंक्शन को कॉल करने के लिए यहाँ पर मैंने यहाँ पर क्या डिफाइन किया? सुपर डॉट शो फंक्शन। तो सुपर डॉट शो करने से ये पेरेंट क्लास फंक्शन इधर कॉल हो जाएगा। नॉइनी, गॉट इट?
ओके।
अंकिता, understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So for that reason we are defining this part, means we have to define the super function here. Then I will show it into the programmatically. So here I define class employee void show function. Man extends from employee function. Void show function. The class employee, the man extends from employee. Then here we define, see there, class employee is a parent class which is contained void show function. Man extends from employee, which is a child class, it contained void show function. Now for calling the parent class function here, we are defining super.show. The super.show function is used for calling the parent class function. Now here we are creating the object of man class. Man am equals to new man. Then we are calling am.show function. So when I calling am.show function, it is automatically called the function of employee. It is called the function of employee. Now check here. dot java They showing you method of employee class and method of man class. Now see that you are asking for what? You are asking throw the object you want to call the show function or not. So here I make here comment. Now if I give a different function name, if I give here show one, then what happens? Then through the child class object you can call the parent class object here. If you write here m dot show one, see that they showing you method of man class and method of employee class. But if you have the same name, फंक्शन नेम इज सेम, अगर आपका फंक्शन नेम सेम होता है तभी आपका प्रॉब्लम होता है, तभी यहाँ पर सुपर कीवर्ड का जरूरत पड़ेगा, अगर आपका फंक्शन का नेम सेम है इधर। यहाँ पर इसका जरूरत पड़ेगा। ओके, है नहीं? है नहीं?
Okay.
अंडरस्टूड, बुझिएगा?
हाँ.
Okay. So it is about your static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. So tomorrow I will go for the access specifier, like we are giving how to access the member of the classes. So accessibility, मतलब जो वेरिएबल जो फंक्शन है वो आप कैसे उसको एक्सेस कर सकते हो, तो उसका एक्सेसिबिलिटी हम डिफाइन करेंगे। तो this access specifier is of different type of access specifier we are using. Okay, so you have to do it. Okay, so tomorrow we will go for the access specifier of Java. Okay.
राजी क्लास आती की?
हाँ हाँ, आज ये सही है। नेक्स्ट क्लास का पढ़ियो access specifier, है ना?
ओके सर, थैंक